In a project as big as a JavaScript interpreter in a web browser, we will make mistakes. And in fact, even a single word flip can be deadly. Consider this hypothetical utterance from Joan of Arc: "I would rather have a sandwich than be burned alive." Up here we've got the sandwich, here we've got the fire. The meaning of this single word really matters in this sentence. Then actually means "and subsequently." For most of us, "I would rather have a sandwich and subsequently be burned alive" is not actually what we would go for. So the difference between then and than, a single word in a natural language, changes the meaning almost entirely. Joan of Arc was a French national heroine and martyr, and although it's easy to imagine these sorts of single word flips in natural languages, we're going to see the same problem in constructed languages like JavaScript or HTML. We're going to have to get every word right in order for the meaning to be correct, and this is a big project. That means we will need to focus some of our efforts on removing or finding mistakes, and that process is called debugging in computer science. For example, suppose when we were writing out the if-then-else part of our JavaScript interpreter, we made a single mistake. We pull the conditional expression from the 1th element of the tree, we pull the then branch from the 2nd element of the tree, and we pull the else branch from the 3rd element of the tree. Then we evaluate the conditional expression in the environment, and if it's true, we execute the else statements, and if it's false, we execute the then branch statements. Did you catch the mistake? We've swapped these two lines. If the conditional comes out true, we will mistakenly go to the else branch. If the conditional comes out false, we'll mistakenly go to the then branch. We'll get almost every program incorrect, but not actually every program, and this is a skill in debugging. What we want to do is make a test case, a sample JavaScript program or web page that will show off this mistake, where the answer won't be what we expected. So here I've written down 4 candidate JavaScript programs that we might use as test cases to notice this mistake. In this multiple choice quiz, what I would like you to do is select each test case that will actually show off the mistake. That is, imagine our interpreter has this bug in it and we feed it this input. Will we get the same answer we expect from reasoning in our minds, or will we get something different? If we get something different than what we expect, then we know there's a bug and we can get started on fixing it. Which of these inputs will highlight this bug?